I thought I'd take a bit of a walk around and see all the new vehicles. I won't film too many people in them, but this thing looks crazy. Honestly, I have never seen a car that has such presence like this. It's just otherworldly to look at, that's for sure. This is the car we're actually picking up today, the Model Y. The all-wheel drive, dual motor. This one looks really nice. I actually do like the black interior. So, not a Tesla guy myself, but so this is going to be interesting to sort of dive in head first into the first EV that I've ever driven as well. That light looks sick. That is very retro looking. But yeah, excited for this one. I don't know how much I can film, but I'm trying to get away with murder here as much as I can. What a spot. Big warehouse here out in Alexandria. That's where we are, at the Gardeners Road Tesla. Yeah, keen for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments about Teslas in general. What are your thoughts? Like, coming from a purist JDM sort of guy myself, you know, we don't really take kindly to EVs, but here we are testing one today. So that's gonna be interesting. Very cool space. They've even got a random robot in here. That's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Back to the Cybertruck though, let's have a look at it. It's massive. It's really not a small car by any means. One thing that would cook me about this car is all the fingerprints that gets left on the steel. Holy, look at this. It's crazy. Here I am roasting Tesla while I'm about to pick one up. It's probably not the best idea. This thing's crazy. How does it not get like extremely hot in the sun? I have no idea, but it's kind of cool. It's different. This is the Model 3 here. Quite an interesting car as well. Looks quite nice. Hopefully one day we get to test drive this one. If there's any car in here that I would want to test drive, it's this or the Cybertruck, and I highly doubt we're going to test the Cybertruck one day, but who knows? You never know. The smell in here is actually quite good, not gonna lie. So this is the interior. It looks quite nice. Honestly, the build quality's gotten way better from what I can see. And the fact that the interior is black and not white is a big plus. My friends got a white Tesla interior and I'm not a big fan, but this looks quite cool. It's awesome. Let's get a door shut test. That sounds good. Solid. I did not close that hard, by the way. I did, but it sounded hard. I apologize. Cool. Cool lights too. These are quite cool. Two-tone wheels. Don't know how I feel about that. It kind of looks ugly, but today's not about me. Today is about whoever's going to buy a Tesla Model Y. They look a bit more proportionate than other models, to be honest with you. I always used to think the old ones kind of have a bigger forehead than they should, based on the Model 3 over there. Looks very different, but yeah. Excited for this one, it should be sick. We'll get some shots of the car and then eventually we'll jump in and give it a test drive, and we will mount a camera into the front window as well, so that'll be exciting. Here she is. This is the Model Y we'll be taking today. It looks really nice. I have to say, I've definitely stepped it up with the exterior on these new models. Looks a bit more put together. Has a few bits of aero too, which is kind of, I can, you know, appreciate that, respect that. Coming from the aftermarket world, which is cool. But yeah, this thing looks awesome. Let's have a look inside. The first time that you sit in this thing, the thing that strikes me the most and is the most apparent is the fact that there's like minimal buttons. I think that's the point, right? It seems like they've really lent into the touchscreen further for this model. Like, it's just so minimalist. It's almost like they're taking a page out of Apple's book and trying to just be as minimalistic as possible. The interior is very nice though. Has some sort of texture there, some Alcantara, I would assume. Yeah, it's nice. It's very cool. So you can put your phone up here. The key's meant to sit there too. That's how it starts. This is gonna be weird. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty out of my comfort zone with EVs, so this is gonna be very interesting to go for the first drive here. Looks like they've got like maybe speakers built in here, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Massive skylight too, it looks like. I'm doing a terrible job at filming this, but look at that. You can see the whole roof, so yeah, funny thing that one of the sales reps actually said to me when we were getting a run through of the car is that the less components that are on the car, the less that can break, which I thought was quite funny that they were that honest with me, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna go for our first drive. We're gonna check out the car, sort of get a feel for what it's like to drive an EV for the first time. It's going to be a different world for me. Like, I'm used to a manual car, first of all. I do have a Range Rover sports model, so like that is the comfort side of my life. He gave me a massive rundown on how to use the car and every feature that he enjoys after driving a Tesla for 10 years. And he's kind of sold me on it, to be honest. So I can see the benefits already of all of the features, and we'll go through those in more depth soon as well. But this is gonna be my first drive. Let's figure this out together, because I do know like you can use the screen and all whatnot. But first, I'm gonna navigate to, apparently I can just use this. Oh, I just set it. Oh, it's right there. Let's click on it. There we go, start, and we're off. That's kind of cool. Does it zoom in? I don't know, but okay, let's go. Dead quiet pulling out here. You can kind of feel the weight, to be honest with you. So, interesting, very interesting. This feels so weird to me. Wipers off. Why are the wipers on? Wipers just turned on for me. So just like driving any other car, it just feels like a normal car, I guess. It just is very quiet. I do like the voice control features. Recenter map, that didn't work. For some reason, the map's not zoomed in to show me directions, which is a little bit weird. Zoom in map on car. No, it's weird. Why is it not like, I'm trying to figure this out. This is crazy. Do I just tap? Okay, yeah, there we go. Left on the Burke Street. So it tells me the directions. There we go. I just like, for some reason, I really just like seeing my car and where it's going. So it's just weird that doesn't have that. Maybe I'm just not, I don't know the feature yet. The alignment feels good. Feels heavy, feels solid, feels planted. It's very responsive. Like, it's strange to feel sort of instantaneous power rather than no lag, or even the engine takes a little bit to get you into driving. So this is very interesting. God, it's dead quiet. This is like therapy. I mean, to some extent. Like, my therapy is driving a fast car, hearing all the noises and getting a rush out of that. Look, there's a fellow Tesla driver in front of me. I've joined them. I can't really pay them out anymore. That's the funniest part about this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't despise Tesla drivers, but I was kind of close, and I don't know why. I just feel like coming from the gasoline world of like just pure adrenaline rush cars, and then going to a Tesla just seemed like such a boring thing to me. And I didn't understand why someone would want to, but even after driving for 5 minutes, I kind of understand why. If you're not driving for excitement, and if you're driving purely to just get somewhere and the ease of doing that, this is definitely the car for you, I would say, for sure. I'm gonna find a spot to be able to launch the car as well. I was talking to one of the reps and he said, I can. He said it was okay. So before you jump in the comments and say you shouldn't be doing that to a PR press car, he said it's all right, so we're good. I mean, it's intuitive, right? It's like any other car, it feels good. Touching on the interior though, the Alcantara and the textured panels, the lighting's not for me because it's pink at the moment, purple, but I'm sure we can change that somehow, which is kind of cool as well. But steering wheel feels nice. I'm one to get kind of sweaty during summer, like my back in the Skyline especially will get super sweaty. And it's actually got seated cooling, so it will put a light breeze through your back, keep you cool in summer, and then obviously heated seats in the winter as well. One feature that I'll show you guys, which I thought was super cool, was the fact that you could actually direct where the airflow goes through the air vents. And it's like a visual thing too, which I thought it's really cool, like to see that design. Like, I'm a motion designer and I do video for a living, and essentially seeing things like that integrated into a system that it just looks really cool, like I can really appreciate that sort of stuff. One thing that I am not used to yet is the fact that like I can't hear where my revs are. Going too fast in this car I could imagine it would be very easy to speed by accident, obviously not on purpose. Like, for example, here it's a 40 zone, but I can't hear where my revs are. I can see it, I should be looking at it, and the dash isn't in front of you either, so it's not super intuitive coming from a car like a Skyline to something like this. Like, it's not intuitive at all because everything's in a different spot, but it's something that I'll have to get used to, obviously. But yeah, cool experience. I'm super happy that you guys can kind of come along for the journey with this Oh, that is so weird. You don't have to brake. He told me, so the guy told me, I forgot his name. I really should have remembered his name, but he told me the regenerative braking is something to get used to. So like you really don't need to use your brake pedal at all. And like my mind keeps switching my foot. So you literally just lift off and your car will start slowing down pretty rapid, not rapidly, but in a way that it feels natural, which I was kind of impressed with as well. That's something that I'm gonna have to really get used to. What I'm curious about is it like, when you're stopped, like should you be putting your foot on the brake or should you just not, I guess? Like would it automatically put the parking brake on? I'm assuming yes on a hill, but it feels like it moves around when you're stationary, which I thought was interesting. I thought it would just let you sort of stay there, but it does allow you to roll backwards slightly, I think. I don't know, I'll let you know when I've driven it a bit longer. It's smooth, it's comfortable. It feels like a luxury car. It feels very different than what I expected. The sound in here, like you can't hear the road noise, so like the trim around the doors does sound like it's very premium. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's a thing to me, I guess. I wonder if anyone looks at you when you're a Tesla driver. Like when I'm in the Skyline, right? Like people are definitely turning their heads to look at where you're going. Just curious what car you're driving, but I guess the new Teslas maybe, but it's just not really a head-turning car, is it? I guess there's a lot of them around. If you're in the Cybertruck though, that's a different thing. God, that thing looked incredible. The interior of that car, when I was in it, it's stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like the dash is like 50 meters ahead of you. I would imagine trying to park that thing would be an absolute nightmare because it's like 50 foot long. That thing is wild. I can't wait to see a few of those driving around on the street. I don't believe there's one in Australia yet driving around, so that'd be pretty awesome to see. I'd love to like be able to take one out with no limits and just thrash the thing. Ready for this? Fan speed down. There you go, just turned down from my voice. Stuff like that, I think when you're driving, it just feels like a big iPhone on wheels. Like that's the best way to describe a Tesla. All the features that you would have on your phone when you're talking to Siri, Google, or whatever it might be, it's in a car. Like that's probably the Tesla in a nutshell. Their design has, to me, gotten a bit better visually inside the car. The build quality seems a bit more premium, but what do I know? I don't have a Tesla. This is just based on sitting in one time prior to this. So what I do like, which is something that I'll touch on, is the fact that I can see like everything in this car. Like I can see like the view of the road in this car is really good. Like it's impressive. And another thing that's crazy, I'm just like a kid in a candy store right now, but it can actually pick up all the pedestrians that are like walking around, and it gives you a 3D view of the world. Like it's like gamifying driving around in Australia. Like that's kind of what it is. Like if they're about less is more and that sort of thing, but less information while driving is kind of a thing, like I feel. So paring that back a little bit and only giving you info when it's necessary, I think would be an improvement for me anyway. I feel like there's too much going on. Maybe that's my brain. I don't know why it decided to take me through like the busiest road in Sydney, but that's probably not the best idea in a new car that I don't want to drive into something. Look, someone was actually looking at the car. That's interesting. It actually turned heads, so that's very surprising. I mean, I shouldn't say surprising because it is a cool car. Like it's different, right? Like it's a different kind of cool. It's not my definition of cool, but it is someone else's definition of cool. And I think that's pretty cool, unironically. It's weird that like the fact that I can't hear an engine and I can't hear something like that, like it just kind of makes you more aware of the rest of what's going on in the world. You can hear people talking out on the street. I love the performance of a vehicle, the way it feels on the road. Even if this is a family car, like the fact that it has better performance than a lot of other cars that would be like petrol driven around Australia, like that to me is kind of cool. Like you could have a family car, but also have fun with it. I just put it in that like auto driving mode, and it is so weird that like something is moving the steering wheel for me right now. That has got to be like the strangest experience, that it's like forcing me to stay dead center as well. Not forcing me, it's actually helping me, obviously. But it's such a weird experience, not gonna lie, very different. So it's a new day and we've just taken the Tesla out, and I'm actually just gonna give it a little bit of a launch here. There's no one around, so thankfully it's a back street, but let's give it a go. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see much, but oh my God. Oh, that just feels so strange. That's like the first time I've launched it, and oh my God, the feeling of that, oh, it's just otherworldly, that I don't know if you saw it on camera, but it throws you back into the chair. It just feels like a roller coaster, basically. Like, I've never felt that type of acceleration, considering like I've got a GTR. Like being in that, the turbo lag and everything, it's never gonna be as responsive as that. And that is quite incredible to feel, to be honest with you. It's just 0 to 100 so fast that it just, like 4.8 seconds, I believe it is. And you can feel it. Like it throws you back in the seat and you kind of just feel like you're on a roller coaster is the best explanation. Man, like, I'm not gonna lie, I will definitely miss this feeling of being able to accelerate that quickly when we give the car back. So that is one thing that I will miss. I definitely won't miss the exterior of the car. I think that's the main part that I'm not the biggest fan of, but yeah, the ease of driving it, the sound system, how nice it sounds inside the car with your music, like it's just, everything is super clear to listen to. What else can I talk about? Like the finishes inside the car, like after driving it for a few days now, it just feels immaculate. Like honestly, it's everything you would want in a brand new car. Definitely not my type of car, but I could definitely see myself potentially getting one for my wife and for her to take kids around one day. That would just mean safety, number one. It would also mean comfort, entertainment for them. It would be, yeah, just a really good all-rounder for them to be safe and easy for her to drive as well. She's a great driver, but it would just be very, very easy to jump in and head somewhere for her as well. That actually kind of wraps up this video. We'll actually be taking the Tesla back to Alexandria shortly. But yeah, thank you for coming along. And if you've made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. If you could give us a like, subscribe, that would be amazing. Like it really means a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these types of videos, especially with JDM cars as well. So the next one in the lineup is a WRX. I'm super excited for that one. I can't tell you yet which one, but I will definitely have a video coming soon for that. And we'll do more of an in-depth review over on Exhaust Notes channel for that one too. So yeah, you'll be able to head over to Exhaust Notes Australia. You'll be able to watch my full review on the next car that we get. Wasn't gonna do one for this one just because like Teslas aren't really my thing, to be honest with you. So doing a full video on it just didn't make sense on my channel. I just wanted to have this behind the scenes of something cool that's happening in my life through them. But yeah, give them a like as well, give them a subscribe. Like supporting them supports me. So yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Mark and Andrew from Exhaust Notes. Like they're awesome to work with. It's been a pleasure doing this and I can't wait to do many, many more, and hopefully some really cool cars come through that for us to check out on the channel together. So that's exciting. So thank you guys, appreciate you, and peace. I will catch you in the next one.
I'm recording now.
That's good. So you don't want heat on your seat?
If you'd like me to have
I want you to experience the heat on your seat. It's nice.
Is it going to be okay that it's not stabilized?
Yeah, it's a bit too hot actually.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like
Ooh, the airflow, interesting.
it? Can
you change the direction?
Yeah, how cool is that?
Oh,
Right?
wow.
You can actually change it. It's
Cool.
really
All right, my butt.
cool. Yeah, so just tap it.
Cool. Yeah.
We'll do the same.
Oh my god, it's so cold. Okay, all right, that's enough.
The
Oh
wind-
wait, so like if it starts raining,
It just automatically does
Okay.
it. But what was really weird was it just started randomly flicking on the windscreen wipers, and I don't know why. It must be like a moisture sensor or something like that.
yeah,
But it's pretty nice, right? It's comfy, feels luxury, right?
yeah.
Like smells like a brand new car is. What are your initial thoughts of the inside? Oh.
Feels like a disco with the LED light that goes, the strip that
disco.
goes around.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels like a.
That's regenerative braking. Did you feel it? So I'm not even using the brake right now. That's me just letting off the accelerator.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, and look, no brake. We're just sitting here.
I don't like this.
You don't like it? What?
I don't like that it's encouraging.
Bad driving.
You said it.
Wait, whoa. You stopped from there.
I don't know. I think it's just the robots are taking over.
The robots are taking over. Okay. Yeah, it's no Skynet, but it will get us from A to B. Surely.
Well, I just think of what's that
Are you
movie?
ready?
Oh, wait, no, you're gonna launch it now.
Not now, but when we get on to the next. Wait, am I meant to be going straight?
You're going straight.
Oh. Okay. Well, not yet then.
Yep. Oh, my forehead just looks completely eggy.
Similar to this car. Completely eggy. Define eggy.
Protruding. Just takes up a lot of real estate. I don't know.
This one, right? You ready?
4 seconds? Go on.
Ready? It's pretty quick, right?
In 2 kilometers, turn left onto Buffalo Road.
That wasn't as fast for some reason.
Yeah, that was very slow.
I think because it was
going
uphill.
Yeah.
Damn. We'll go slow. We'll go downhill.
No.
Ready?
Oh my god, I don't like it. Okay.
There's just a massive smile on my face, and you're probably terrified.